Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am back. Agni James here. How's everyone doing tonight on this glorious Sunday night? At least it is in the U.S. in Chicago. I hope everyone's doing well. It's 8:11 p.m. here, which means the big things are going on. All the excitement is going on here. This is when it all happens. We got some guy with mustache, whatever. I know you. I know you, some guy with mustache. How you doing, man? You're back. Good to see you, friend. Evelyn, we have Evelyn here. You say, sup, Agni? How you doing, Evelyn? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's new with you? Some guy with mustache. What's good with you? Liquid Stealth. They say I've been pretty good. You're blessed. Yeah, man. You got to spend time with your son tonight. I hope that went well. I hope all that is going well. Let's see what else is going on in the world today. Today was pretty low key for me. I taught a chess lesson in the morning to my strongest student, and we're now at the point where if I give him 10 minutes and I take 2 minutes on the clock, he beats me 50% of the time, which is exactly what you want. So I'm giving myself a time handicap. And so I got to rush a little bit, and he's just been getting better and better. He's on his high school chess team, and he got to compete in the state tournament this last year, so that was pretty cool. Let's see. My head's looking shiny. Well, I put my shiny cream on my head just for you, some guy with mustache. All right. Are you really just some guy with a mustache though? Like, these are the important questions we need to figure out. Are you really just some guy with a mustache? Here, do you want the lighting different? We can do this. There. Now, like, I don't know what my head looks like. Now my head's not as shiny, right? Or do you prefer this? The green? I don't like the green. I think the green's kind of... Actually, hold on. The green might be all right. We're going to go with the green for a little bit. We don't go with the green. I always do the red and I always do the blue. But we don't go with the green. All right. Anyways, Liquid Stealth, you say, what does he bench? Oh, yeah, right. That's the thing. You're talking about my student. My student does not bench much at all. He's a track guy. He's into track and he's into cross country. Cross country guys are typically not they typically can't bench a lot, right? I don't know. I was always like the weird exception. I was in cross country. But I was always like, but because of my build, I was always like, one of the slow, like a little bit of a slower dude. I was like the eighth seed or ninth seed, in my on my cross country team. But I could bench. I could out bench everyone, but I was like the slower dude. But it's good cardio, right? Cross country is damn good cardio. If you want to like have a good cardiovascular system, do cross country. But I always recommend you find a path with crushed limestone or crushed gravel to run on because it's easier on the joints, and then you're not going to fuck up your knees and your ankles and all that. I'm blessed to have a forest preserve near my house actually that has partially crushed limestone and the rest of it is crushed gravel. So it has a little bit of give, so it doesn't destroy your knees when you're running. Let's see, Evelyn, you say you've had a concussion relapse. Oh no, unfortunately, so you're off work again. But the good news is you should be better in time for your trip. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, you'll still be able to come out. Evelyn's coming to visit me. Evelyn is literally flying in from Australia to visit me. She's like, you know what? Fuck the rest of the world. I need to meet Agni James in person. That's like what's going on here. In all seriousness, Evelyn is actually going to an OT conference up in Canada, and then she wants to come down through Chicago. So she's going to stop off and hang with me for a few days at my place. But yeah, no, I like to just say that you're coming out here just to see me, right? It goes well with my persona on stream, right? So yeah, that's what I say at least. That's what I tell all the kids out there, right? I don't know. What do you guys all think about that? Do you think that's a good thing to say? Ignorant thinks it's a good thing to say. Look at him getting involved in the action today. All right. Wait, hey, Ignorant is no longer a mod. Whoa, what happened to Ignorant? JT, was this your doing? Evelyn, did you demod Ignorant? Hold on, that's not fair. Dude, Ignorant has been a 23-month subscriber. He's been a 23-month subscriber. I think that's... Do you guys even remember? Did he do anything? I don't even recall him doing anything to become unmodded. I wonder if Twitch... Oh, you know what? He was talking shit. That's right. That's right. Ignorant was he was being ignorant, like with the actual correct spelling, right? He was talking shit a while back, so I unmodded him. But that's not fair. Let me go and let me remod the guy. I don't think he deserves that. I don't think he deserves it. I need to remod this guy. All right, let me do this now so I won't forget it. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? Oh, he's not even here now. I have to like search, add new. There he is. All right, we're gonna mod him again. All right, so he should be a mod now. He should be a mod now. I don't know. I don't know if he actually is or not, but yeah, whatever. Okay. Anyways, Ignorant, are you a mod now? It says, Evolve Yourself TV granted moderator privileges to Ignorant. All right. So, Ignorant, we need you to say something. And what? He's not going to say anything now? All right. Well, look at this. Like, what kind of gratitude is that? I just made the guy a mod, and now he's not even saying anything. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. Okay, but anyways, I don't want this to be a super long stream tonight. I'm just gonna play a little bit of chess, and then we're gonna hop into a guided meditation. Evelyn, I'm sorry again about your that you had a relapse with the concussion, but I'm glad that you're gonna be able to make it. You're gonna be able to make it here. Evelyn, you said Agnew was in a badass mood that day. Yeah, I think I was. He just, it's weird. It's so like some days I just get pissed off at people, right? He just got under my skin that day, and it's crazy because. He's been around like from like the beginning, and he was one of my first subscribers. What did we say? He had a some kind of crazy streak. Ignorant. How long was your streak? And now he's just giving me the silent treatment. I don't know what the fuck his deal is. I feel like unmodding the guy, But anyways, let's do some chess. We'll do some chess or something. We'll figure it out, and then okay, so yeah, okay, there you go. You got the mod badge back. All right. You got the mod badge back. All right. Good to hear. Let's do some chess cuz I don't know what the fuck's going on here. All right. Okay, now here's because I use one monitor, I have to like fuck around with everything. This is just the way it works. I get to mess around with everything for like a bit, and we get to like go here and do this, and then we get to do this and this and this and then this and this. This is just always the way it has to work. Yep. Okay. And now I think we're going to get it in just a second. All right. We should have it right now. And there we go. And that's my way of fixing things in life. Some guy with mustache. You said make you a mod. That's intense. I have to see if you can behave yourself first. You need to show me. You need to earn it. I make you earn it, because then when you earn it, you'll appreciate it more. All right. Anyways, let's go back to a little bit of chess. And by the way, those of you who don't know me, I'm a chess instructor, IRL. I do this for a living. I'm able to buy food because I teach chess, right? And I'm able to pay rent because I teach chess. And I'm also a competitive chess player. So, yeah. All right. Anyways, let's do this. You guys all ready? You all ready for this shit? Let's do this. Liquid Stealth, you say, I'm okay. Now that makes sense. My apologies. You were thinking that, you were talking to Evelyn, that your older customer was giving you issues again. Some guy with mustache, you say you're mod on OnlyFans too. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. But if I did, maybe that would be a more appropriate venue for you to be a mod. All right, you should all be able to see this, and we are going to play. Let's do it. All right, this is a random game on Lichess, so we'll see what happens. All right, we got one of these guys coming in. This is called the boulder attack with the bishop right here, and now you just push forth immediately. It's not a strategically sound attack. All right, bring out the knight. That does nothing. I just gain a little bit of development. Okay, that still does nothing. We have this. So this guy, I mean, he's not way worse off, but he's not doing anything special basically. Oh, actually, huh, interesting. Interesting. He's got a little something here. He's going to be sliding he's going to be sliding his rook over after he takes the bishop. And then he'll have two pieces hitting here if I like, let's say, develop the knight out. So I got to be a little bit precise here. I'm going to castle queenside. I think that's the way to handle this. Yeah, so he's going to take, I'm going to take with the pawn, and then if he swings the rook over, I'll have the knight and the queen defending the bishop. All right, that does nothing. Okay, now he's looking at doing this kind of nonsense, which I can't castle queenside yet because he's on this also. So let's see, what do we got here? He's playing this decently, as good as you can play with a boulder attack at least. It's not a great opening, but here, we're gonna play this. I just want to keep his bishop off this square. He's looking at this kind of stuff. And then he'll be putting a lot of pressure on this bishop. He could take the pawn. It doesn't do a ton. All right. Now I simply give can't give the knight a kick yet. Just develop. So notice I'm ahead in development, but he's up a pawn. I have all my minor pieces developed. Okay, now he's got a threat, right? So he's got that kind of idea. He's got that kind of threat in mind. Not super concerned about it. If he moves the knight right now, I win the bishop. All right, I got to be a little bit careful. This guy's actually playing decent. And I'm also not playing top notch. All right. He's looking at hopping in here. If I castle. I guess we're coming back here. Not a fun move to make. I'm looking at castling and then snagging the pawn. All right. So we'll do this. Oh, now he just wins. Take, yeah. And then I don't have enough defenders here. But I do not have enough compensation here at all. So we take, and now I just lose the game. Lots of fun. This has been I should just resign right now. I'm not playing this crap out. Well, hold on. I'll do this first. He'll just do that. He's going to take, and then I take, and then he's going to develop the knight, and then I'm busted. Now there's nothing. Okay. All right. Great first game. Great first game. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I just fucking got my ass beat. Yeah. I don't know. I've not been playing good chess today. A little pissed off I lost to that trash. Let's go back and look at this. Hold on a second. We gotta. And now, of course, this doesn't want to work properly. Let's check it out. All right. So we have this. Okay. Let's go back to analysis board. This was so stupid. It was so fucking dumb. So all this is accurate. This is all fine. Yep, that's accurate. So I've already equalized. This 0.0 means it's an even game, right? I've equalized, right? All right. I played the best move according to the engine, Bishop E7. Now immediately I'm supposed to play what? Well, I could play this. Yeah, I played the right move, the best move, Bishop D7. All right. He takes. Oh, I took with the bishop. I guess I needed to take with the pawn. No, this is not even that bad. It's still 0.0. We're still dead even. All right, he castles. Why was I so afraid of this nonsense? I was afraid of, if I had done this, then we have this. Then what? We bring the bishop back? And we're basically even. I'm slightly better. I don't know. I fucking, yeah, I just did that and now he's better. This is stupid. And I should have just I could have taken the pawn or just, yeah, I was worried. I was worried about his fucking stupid shit, but he didn't have anything. I was seeing ghosts. And now I'm just fucking garbage. It's all garbage right now. Yeah, and then it's just lost. Okay, well, that was a fun first game. And those of you who know me, I play way worse when I'm streaming and talking. But anyways, that's just how it goes sometimes. Let's see. Evelyn, you say no. It was a second hit, and you were getting better. Then you relapsed. You were thinking right. It was a second hit. That's intense. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with your head. That's like an important thing. It's an important thing in the body. All right. Yeah, he's now plus 2 minutes. All right. Some guy with mustache, you say you play chess. Dude, I know you, some guy with mustache. I know you, man. Some days you win, other days you learn. Yeah, and that's the way it goes. I've been losing today really in poor fashion though. It's just not been a great day for chess. Anyways, okay, let's go back and let's play one more. That was really annoying. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, you should all be able to see this now. Sicilian defense. We're playing Hyper Accelerated Dragon, marked by this quick G6. Okay, now he goes in for this C3 Sicilian, so take. The idea is the knight can't be developed there. That's all fine. All right, this is all good. All right, now with this knight move, I think there was some weird trick or something when he plays the knight here. I think I cannot play the bishop out to G5 right here. We're just gonna go ahead with simple development. Oh, he's gonna put the bishop here and attack my queen right here, which does nothing. Then I just retreat. I guess that's the point of the knight there, so he can bring the bishop here. Or maybe he even wants to play this. All right, that does... I'll just take. We're just going to take. Nothing spectacular. He might hop in. This is pretty even right here. Nothing amazing. He's looking at getting the bishop here, throwing a punch at the queen. Doesn't do much. Let's do let's go for a queen. Yeah, let's go for a queen trade. The idea is if he takes, I take with the knight. And my knight's going to be pretty active in the center. Also, I'll open up the scope of this bishop diagonal. So now he's going to bring his rook over. So I have to be ready to move my queen. I have some decent squares to move. Do I have some decent squares to move my queen to? Yeah, I'm okay. I want to get this bishop deployed first. So he's definitely playing rook over. Then I'll play queen over. Or is there anywhere else I want to move my queen to? I could play queen here. No, then if I play queen here, he's got bishop. I mean, we do have this. This is fine. He'll probably play this, then take, and then queen here. Nope, can't go there because of the bishop. Then the queen will just come, I don't know, back over here. Yep, he played that. So, take. Where do I want my queen right now? This looks pretty decent. Okay, he's just going for development. I'm going to challenge the contested, or I'm going to contest the rook file. He might do something. No, he's not going to do that. So now he's got his rook in line with my queen. He's trying to add some pressure. Doesn't do a tremendous amount. We're going to come all the way back here. I want to keep my queen on this diagonal and add another defender to this vulnerable pawn. Okay, so take. Let's see if he takes. So he takes, I take. Oh, he chopped. So he just gave up the bishop pair. The bishop pair is actually more valuable. Now, he did damage my structure, and he's going to win this pawn. Well, he could have won the pawn. But he chose not to. All right. I'm surprised he didn't just snag this pawn. Let's go here. All right, he put his queen in line with my bishop, but he's eyeing this guy right here. Doesn't do a tremendous amount. We'll just do this for now. This might be bad. He'll probably play queen here. Yeah. And then we have this, that. He'll hop here. Now he's going to win this pawn, but I do this. It's going to mess up his pawn structure. And then I can hop in here with my knight, hit the pawn and the bishop. He'll have to play like this. I have compensation. I'll have my bishop and my knight hitting the c3 pawn. Okay, so he decided not to take. Now all of a sudden I have some counterplay. I'm feeling better about my position right now. I'm on the bishop, I'm on the pawn, I have two pieces hitting the pawn. So he could push, he can't push because I take the bishop, so he's going to drop this pawn. I should check chat. How's everyone doing in chat right now, by the way? Let's look at chat. Everyone good? Everyone good in chat? All right, well, I think we're doing good in chat. Let's go back. Okay, so he's on this pawn, but that doesn't matter because I take with the bishop. My knight's defending. This is a weird spot for his bishop. Okay, so he's looking at that, right? He's looking at throwing a punch at the bishop. I don't want to lose my bishop, obviously, so Yeah, we'll just come right back here. Pinning the pawn to the king. Pawn can't move, right? Because of the check. Getting out of the pin. Let's start throwing some punches at his knight. He might hop in here, but that's fine. Okay, so he doesn't, which is really good. Now I can get some king activity, which is nice. You want to get your king active at the end of the game, all right? So we have that. Got this check. Well, this is kind of interesting. Got this check. Let's see what he does. If he comes here or here to defend the pawn, I'm going to have discoveries. All right. So he's got that. So now I have discoveries. Do I have any way of taking advantage of these discoveries, though? And unfortunately, no, I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. I have pawn push, and then the knight's got to move somewhere. Okay, well, yeah, he resigned. Anyways, and that's how you win a chess. Okay, I've showed you how you win a chess, and I've showed you how you lose a chess. And that's just how it goes. That's how it goes, right? Even the best players in the world lose games, right? So, yeah. That's how that all goes. And we are ready for... let's just do one more game, and then we'll do some meditation. I don't want to mess around too long today. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Agni James, and I primarily stream guided meditations on Twitch. I also am a chess instructor, IRL, and I have a master's in analytic philosophy, so we do philosophy of streams, primarily focusing on philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, metaphysics. Sometimes we delve into epistemology and philosophy of language. Not as often, but sometimes we do. Okay, so let's go back to chess, and we'll do one more in chess, and then we'll switch it up. All right. Wait, no, that's not right. We need to go back here. Okay, everyone should be able to see the board. Let's do it. New opponent. This guy's not here. I'll give him 5 seconds. I'm not wasting my time. All right, he's gone. Let's play again. Okay. So this is called Queen's Gambit accepted. You can't try to hold on to the pawn, or else you're in much better or much worse shape. So this guy was smart by not trying to hold on to the pawn. I don't know. I'm always kind of debating which knight. Ooh, this is a bad move. Look at his pawn's formation now. He has double isolated pawns here. These are weaknesses. These are targets that I can go after. So I'm fucking loving this. The computer is going to say I'm already better, which is pretty awesome. Okay. He takes, I take. That's fine. I just castle. Don't do anything special. I want to build a castle. So that's why I didn't, even though I had enough attackers, I didn't want to go in for that. Okay. I'll take the isolated queen's pawn in the center. Because it opens up the dark square bishop diagonal. So now I have the isolated pawn, but so does he. But I have more central control, and I'm castled. I'm way ahead in development. He's still like a bunch of moves away from being able to castle. King side, queen side, he's still 2 moves away from being able to do that. He's actually kind of in danger. There's some dangerous ideas I have that he's got to look out for. Okay, we got that. So here's an important thing to know in chess. When you are ahead in development, you want to attack. So here, creating a threat. Bam. Rook takes pawn with check. He's going to have to defend that. Probably play bishop over. I want to get this pawn pushed in. That's not a good move. That's a That's a bad fucking move. He's busted. I think he's busted already. Because the pawn can't take because of the pin. You got to keep that in mind. So, like, and if we have knight takes, then we have knight takes, queen takes, and then the pawn can't take, right? So, like, this does not count as an attacker on this pawn. All right. Oh, well, hold on. It's still just a free pawn. It's still a free pawn, right? Because luckily at the end of it, I have this knight defending this queen. So I'm up a pawn, but my knight's kind of backwards a little bit. It's kind of in a weird spot. And I don't know if I can even hold on to this pawn. I need to get my rook, my bishop, and this knight active and out fighting for me. They're not doing shit right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's hop the knight back to a better square. Okay, so he's looking at rook over, basically. He might win back the pawn. All right. I'm throwing this idea in here. Force him to move his bishop again. And I want to push. This is a minority attack. I only have 2 pawns on the queen sides, and so like now he just had to move his bishop again. So now I hop. Let's hop the bishop over here actually, threatening to damage his structure. He might hop in here. Okay, I'm gonna damage I'm damaging his structure. He's gonna now have 2 isolated pawns, one there and one here. And then now I simply do this, and he'll snag the pawn, and then I can... These are going to be targets later on. And the idea is, if I can pick these off later on, I'm in good shape. Okay. I got to give myself a flight square so I don't get back rank mated. This is actually a perfectly fine flight square for me right now. He only has a dark square bishop, so I don't have to be as worried about the light squares around my king. And remember, these are targets. I'm honing in on these pawns. Like I have ideas of like knight over, right? And now he's got to defend this pawn, right? Okay, or like knight even over here. He's attacking this. He wants to trade down material. He would love for me to take, because then he takes and he's on the pawn. But I don't want that. So I'm gonna hop in over here, throw a punch at the rook. He's got checking ideas, but not quite yet. Okay, he just moved the rook. That's fine. Now, come on over here. Notice I'm eyeing this pawn now. This is one of his weak pawns. The reason isolated pawns are weak is because they don't have other... Okay, so now he's attacking my knight. But, let's see. I take, I'm on the rook. He's got to move it. And then, then he's going to slide over, attack. And then... Or no, I take, yeah, he slides over, attack. I take here. He slides over here. I think this works. Or I could just get my rook active finally. That's kind of like important, right? No, hold on. Let me actually do the calculation. All right. So we got take. Now he can't take the knight because I take the rook, and rooks are more valuable than knights. So take. He's going to want to probably go. He's got to move his rook then because I'm on his rook. So his only idea to move it with tempo is to move it to f8. Then I win that pawn. Hold on a second. I think this is winning. I think I like this idea. So take. I just picked off that weak pawn. I'm hitting this pawn, hitting this rook. If he comes here with the rook, I just take again, and I'm on the rook. He can't come here because the knight's defending. He can't take because I take the rook. Yeah, he just had. I created a weakness in his pawn structure, and now I just take advantage of that. Let's see what he comes up with here. All right, so he comes up with that. That's his idea. Now I can. Let's see. How do I want to play this now? I have this idea, but then he just slides over, and now my knights are not looking as smooth. I have this idea. This looks pretty good. No, this would be a mistake. It looks good, but then we have take, and then he's got the fork. So that doesn't work. And this doesn't work because of the same idea, same forking idea. So I just need to move this knight somewhere. There's really only one good square for me to move this knight to right now, and that's, I guess that's here, unfortunately. Okay, on the bishop. I want to get my king to g2, and I want to get my rook active on a more active file. All right, I'm glad he did that. So this is another terrible move. Notice, I take, he takes. He's got major isolated pawns, double isolated pawns here, and a single isolated pawn on each of the wings of the board. So now he's just busted. All right, so we're just gonna run in here, and this should be easy peasy. He was hoping I would come here so he would have this fork idea, but I'm not gonna fall for that, man. He doesn't know. He was just trying for that cheap trick at the end. So this pawn's being hit. He could hop here to defend it, in which case so he goes in for that, which does nothing. So I come here. I'm on the knight. He's got this check idea, which does nothing, because then I just run over here. Or even run down here. I'm on this pawn. All right. So now the idea is if I take, he takes with check. All right. So, I mean, I'm in a winning position. Well, here, I'll just snag the pawn. No, I can't. I got to move the knight somewhere first. All right. So let's see. How do we handle this? Where do I want my knight? I mean, I'm in a winning position. Just simplify. Let him take. He'll take the knight, and then I just I just come back here. And now his pawn's still being hit, so he'll have to play something like this or like this. And this should be a clean victory. All right. Look how passive his rook is. It's just simply a defender. I do this. He can't take because I win the rook. So what's he going to do? He has no way of defending this pawn. Okay, he's doing a counter attack over there, which doesn't concern me too much because at the end of it, I'm going to pick up the h7 pawn. So we'll do... Yeah, we'll just do we'll do this. He'll go to win this pawn. I'll have this 3-2 majority over here. I got to be a little careful though. Am I gonna? I mean, this pawn's gonna be moving pretty quick. I got to be a little bit careful. All right. All right, so let's get this pawn rolling. I'm a little quicker than him. So he throws that in, which doesn't do anything. Guess I should run. If I do this, he's got another check. That's fine. I'll welcome that. I'll get my king closer to the action. Notice my rook is protecting. That's fine. This is all good. I just don't want to put my king on this diagonal because then he promotes with check. And now my king's getting closer and closer to his rook. Yeah, so now he's in trouble. Like, what's he going to do? Okay, he does that, which does nothing. At least I think it does nothing. So I just push. Now, if he leaves his king here, I have check and then promote. If he brings his king, okay, so check. All right, we're going to have to go this route, I guess. This is way more complicated than it should be. He's going to push. So I guess I just take. This is ridiculous. I can't believe I made such a mess out of this. All right, but whatever. This was sloppy endgame play. And he doesn't understand the concept. This king can never take either of these two pawns. Because if it does, like let's say it comes here and takes, then this pawn just runs up. So this is just me cleaning up the board. I can even pre-move it out. And he can never take this pawn. There. Pre-move it. All the way up to victory lane. Now what's he going to do? Yeah, right? You resign at that point. Okay. All right. And there's some more chess. There's some more chess, right? You got to see some chess. Some guy with mustache. You say, why isn't Agni eating a smash burger Chicago style? Well, you know, some days you do, some days you don't, right? That's just how life is. Some days you got to smash a burger, right? Chicago style dog. Hey, Taylor Jade is here. Big shout out to Taylor. She is getting married pretty soon, actually. Her and Alex, aka Nope Just Evil, are getting married this summer. Looking forward to that. You guys should stream your wedding. I want to make sure you stream your wedding. I think it would be pretty badass if you streamed it. How's it going, Taylor? How's everyone doing? We got Liquid Stealth and Taylor. That's right. You guys know each other. Let's see. Blessed Boss. I like it. Yeah. Taylor, you say you just want to recover so you can get back in the gym. Oh, hey, and look who's here. Well. We have JT Farms. JT Farms popping up out of the shadows. Popping up out of the shadows, JT. Good to see you, JT, my channel shaman. My channel shaman has arrived. Just got home. Yeah, you know, you always have an excuse. You always have an excuse, right? You always got something. You always got something to say, you know, except when you don't, right? Actually, you're typically pretty quiet, so you don't always have something to say. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna get some water, and then we're gonna do some meditation. How about that? But Taylor, you say haha, yeah, we were thinking about possibly streaming the reception part. Fuck yeah. That would be awesome if you streamed the reception. That would be so cool. I've never seen a reception or a wedding on Twitch before. It would be pretty awesome. We'll promote it. You know, I'll promote it in Discord and when I stream. I think that'd be pretty badass. Like it could be like a new thing. You could start like a new category of like weddings and receptions. Come watch me get married on my wedding day, you know, and you got like the Twitch chat going crazy, right? Um, we got to make sure we have a lot of mods though, right? This is like your wedding day. This is not like just, you know, a Thursday night at Costco or something, right? All right, let me drink some fucking water. I am parched right here. Like give me a second here. All right, we are back. We are back. All right, what do we got going on? What did I miss? Liquid Stealth, you say, wait, is that a thing? What, Costco? What, Thursday asking for a friend? I don't know. I was just kind of throwing it out there, you know? You know, sometimes, like one of my buddies, this is really fucking, I think this is really weird, but it's kind of sweet. Like my buddy's like old. He's like, you know, 43, I think, right? And every fucking Sunday of his life, he goes to Costco with his mom. That's like his thing. JT, you know my friend. This is Alan. This is my friend Alan. I think he showed up in chat once, or I showed some pictures of him or something. But yeah, he goes to Costco every Sunday with his mom. So like, that's why I brought that up. All right, what's going on? Ignorant, you say to JT Farms, you were doing good until you got here. Ignorant. See, this is the shit that you. This is the shit. This is the reason why you got demodded. Taylor, you missed it earlier. When I came on here, I forgot that I had unmodded Ignorant. I decided to give him another chance, but now he's talking shit to JT. You know, it's like she's not gonna put up with your shit, man, and neither am I, dude. Seriously, like I don't know. I feel like Ignorant's been in a bad mood lately or something. Like he used to be the most positive dude, and now he's in here like talking shit to me. That's why that's why he lost his mod privileges last time. Now he's talking shit to JT. You know, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Anyways, yeah, JT, you're saying don't make me unsword you. Exactly. Yeah, you could unsword anyone. It's your call. It's your call. JT, say old 43. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I mean, it's all relative, right? I feel like most of the people in this chat are like, you know, 18. I just always feel that way. I always feel that everyone in my chat is 18, even though like it's totally not like the case, you know. But anyways, yeah, Liquid. I know, man. I know, dude. I'm fucking old too, man. I'm old too, you know. But I still feel like I'm 16. That's the problem. I feel like I should be out like, you know, just fucking rocking the town every second. And then like there's like these things called like responsibilities and actually showing up to work, and like I want to be out like fucking partying all night, you know. I don't get it. Things are weird. Let's see. JT, you say, or Taylor, you say you're just wild all the time. LO. Yeah, I know you're wild all the time. Well, you got energy. You're a high energy person. You're like me because you're an athlete. You know, athletes tend to be high energy people. You don't see many athletes that are just moping around. I don't know. There are like some of those like the real tall centers. You know, like in the NBA. Like I feel like those guys kind of mope around. I'm not talking about like the Verajals of the world, but I'm talking about like, you know, there are some tall centers. Like I feel like if you're just hanging out with them at their house, they're just gonna kind of be like lounging around most of the day, you know. Like the real tall ones, the ones that are like 7 foot plus, you know, those guys tend to. I feel like they kind of mope around a little bit, you know, because at the end of the day, they're just standing by the hoop. They just need to like get some bursts of energy and like, you know, like fucking, you know, get some rebounds and like, you know, just fucking stand there and just put the ball in the basket, right? JT, you say, get me alone in a room with Iggy for an hour. You'll get him. So yeah, you'll totally regulate his shit. All right, what else do we got here? Some guy with mustache. You say, how many edibles did you eat? I did not eat any edibles. I don't eat edibles. Right now, I'm not on any edibles right now. And then JT say, Chad, you're back. Yeah, I know, right? You know, he pops in. He comes. He kind of phases in and out of existence. Like some guy with mustache, Chad, aka Chad guy, aka Harem King. Like I don't know if you're a real person or not. Like, are you a real person? Like, tell me about your ontological status. Do you exist? Or are you some kind of weird AI bot, man? Taylor, you said you had 1 edible, 3 blunts, and 5 dabs today so far. Well, okay, but when did you eat the edible? Around what time? Because that's gonna actually play a big put a big or give me some more knowledge. It's gonna give me some more information about the situation, and that's a lot. That's the dabs. Like, you know, everyone's big into dabs these days. I don't know. It's like when I was a fucking kid, there were no such thing as dabs, dude. You were lucky if you got. We called it Chi-Town Brown. All right. So what we would have is we would have brick. It was called brick weed because it would be wrapped up in these like, you know, rectangular bricks. Like you know, that's how they would package them. And sometimes you'd buy an eighth and you get like the corner of a bag, so you'd literally have like a corner, and it would be like brown, and it would be like, you know, just have tons of seeds. And it was called Chi-Town Brown, and that's what we would smoke. And it was like really weak, and it tasted like garbage, and that's what you smoked back then, you know. Nowadays you guys are like, oh yeah, you know, like I get like the best pot in the world, and it's like, you know, fucking, you know, $5 for an ounce. It's like, well, what the fuck's going on here? You know, like there are people that go to the like Upper Peninsula of Michigan, like the UP. You can get crazy deals up there. People are like, oh yeah, I just got an ounce of pot for fucking, you know, $80, and it's like, you got an ounce of like the best fucking pot, like, you know, around for $80. That's craziness. Like to get what we called dank back in the day. To get that, it was like $60 an eighth, and like now you're getting an ounce for fucking $80. That's just insane. That's just craziness. I don't know. I haven't smoked in quite some time, but it's just weird. It's like with inflation and everything, you would think, you know, the prices of everything in the fucking universe have gone up except drugs. The prices of fucking pot have just gone down and down and down over the years. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know why there's an inverse relationship with inflation and fucking pot. But it's just how it is. Let's see. 3 p.m. a little after church. You waited till family time was over. Yeah, it's usually not a good idea to get like really fucked up with your family. I mean, in some families it's okay, right? But like, you know, if you're with your grandmother and grandpa and you're like hanging out, like usually they don't want to be watching you like, you know, doing dabs, right? I don't know. Maybe we should take a vote. Like, how many people in the chat do dabs with their grandparents? I would venture to say very few. Let's see. So Liquid Stealth, you say, it sounds like what you've had after some bad food poisoning. Yeah, right. Liquid, you said, is that a good price? What, 80 for an ounce? That was a great price. That's a great price that people are getting fucking pot in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for now. But like, no, like it used to be $60 for an eighth of the best pot you could find around, which was called dank. And it was just like, it was like White Widow or like whatever the fuck, High Times said was like, the best shit. White Widow won like the High Times Best Pot of the Year award one year, like back in the fucking 90s or something like that. And everyone was like all about that shit. And it was like, it was like 60 an eighth. And like now you can get like 8 times that amount for $20 fucking more, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Taylor, you say you smoke with your father-in-law all the time. Yeah, but that's different. I'm talking like grandparents, Like, who smokes with their grandparents? Are there many people that smoke with their grandparents? Some people probably do if their grandparents are prescribed it, like if they have like, illnesses and shit that they need like pain relief, right? All right, but anyways, we need to change the lighting. So I always come out here and I'm intense and I'm ready to fucking go, and I'm always full of energy and full of excitement, and we have lots of action. And then we slow things down. And go to the place of peace, love, and oneness residing in our hearts. So find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes. And take a few slow, deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. I have an Amitabha Buddhist chant that plays a chime every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take a few more slow, deep breaths on your own. Becoming one with your breath. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Keep your awareness on your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing from your mind. And return your focus to your breathing.
Your essence is love. Your love is manifested in this world as light. Your purpose is to spread your light and kindness to others. Helping them remember the awareness of their own internal light within themselves. And they will spread their light to all whom they encounter. Until all of humanity is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing any ego which obscures your third eye vision. View reality through your third eye. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth which surrounds this love. Experience the perfect peace residing here. And the joy which accompanies it. In this place, you exist in a state of perfect monism. All forms of duality are incompatible with this mindset. Separation and division cannot exist here. For that which is eternally one can never be separate or divided. Fear and anxiety are barred from entrance to this location. For that place which is eternally love can contain nothing else. Anger and hostility cannot reside here. For this place comprises eternal forgiveness. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing any residual fear from your mind. Stay true to your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breathing. On your next breath, travel down to your belly button. To the Dantian energy center, 2 inches below your belly button. This is the place where your essence flows the strongest. This is the center point of your being. Focus deep on your center point. Feeling the eternal love residing here. Keeping your awareness on your center. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you recall your true identity. At your center, you remember how you came to be. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. Which is to spread love and kindness to all of those whom you encounter. Focus on this perfect love. Visualizing it flowing out in every direction from your center. Reaching all of humanity whom you encounter. Reuniting the sonship as one whole. Focusing on your center point. Identifying with perfect love. Flowing eternally from the source of all creation. You are that love. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear and worry from your mind. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment. bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this sacred space with me. I am honored and humbled to be here with you as this meditation shows. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to serve and to teach the love that I have found within to the people in my world. And I hope you're able to take that peace and love that you've garnered from this meditation with you and share it with all those whom you encounter in the external world. Thank you so much for sharing the space with me. Namaste. All right. How was that for everyone? Let's see. That was a 35-minute meditation, which is right on track. That's just about the average amount of time that we meditate. Usually 32 to 36 is average, so 35 is pretty good. JT, you enjoyed it. Wonderful. I'm glad that you gained some love and light from this meditation. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. And Liquid Stealth, namaste to you, brother. It's really been good meeting you and having you enter the community and having a friend. You know, I consider you a friend, and we're both on our paths. Everyone's on their own path, and we're both trying to make it. It's not easy. We're definitely not on easy paths, but I think we've made a lot of progress. So that's good. I'm proud of you for your tenacity, for the fact that you keep coming back and that you care, that you absolutely care, and you do want to meditate and you do want to participate, and you do it on your own too, and that's what it's all about. Same with you, JT. You do it on your own too, so that's what it's all about. Can't wait for someone else to show you everything, right? You gotta come to those realizations by yourself. That's higher level stuff, right? Everyone always wants a teacher. They always want to say, "Hey, show me everything, teach me everything." But eventually, you get to a point where you realize that you are your own teacher. I can lay the groundwork. Other people can lay the groundwork for meditation and stillness and transcendence, but at the end of the day, you are your own teacher, and as open and honest with yourself as you want to be is as much progress as you'll make in this lifetime. You say, "Oh, what a journey!" Yeah, right. It's definitely been a journey for us all. I mean, to think where I was 20 years ago, it's I'm in a very different place than I was 25 years ago, like very different. Yeah, I don't know. It's if you guys had known me 25 years ago, I don't know what you would have thought. I don't know what you would have thought of me. But you would have thought I was charming and funny and witty and quick and clever. But you definitely would not consider me a spiritual person, to say the least. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. I'm teaching a spring break chess camp the next Monday through Friday, the next 5 days, 9 to 5. 9 starts at 9 a.m. and that means I get to get up at 4 a.m. because that's how long it takes for me to do my morning routine of minimum 3 hours of working out, coupled with chess and yoga and meditation and all that stuff. So I get to get up at 4 for the next 5 days. Yay me! All right, it'll be fun. It's a chess camp that I'll be teaching. So it's low enrollment, which kind of sucks too, because I'm not even paid that much. But you got to pay the bills with whatever money you can, right? So that's just how it goes. Oh, and Liquid Cell, thank you again for the subscription. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your subscription. You always subscribe. You've been subscribing a while now, man. You've been I don't remember how long it said, but you've been coming and subscribing a while, and I appreciate you. So thank you for that. You say Liquid Stealth, same, very different these past 5 years. Yeah, over the last 5 years, sometimes it's just you just grow a lot over the course of even a few years, right? And you can change a lot and evolve and develop, in the most abundantly positive way. Perfect, man, perfect. And I'm glad that I was able to be part of that journey with you. That's pretty cool that I was able to share part of that, with you. You say, about 15 years. Okay, 15 years. 15 years personally. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Okay, let's see who's out there in the Twitch world who we are going to raid. Oh, I know exactly. That's easy. Easy, no-brainer. My philosophy brother. We are going to raid him because he's just a good human being and he's very down to earth, even though he's a philosopher. And let's get the raid call ready. You all probably know this guy by now. His name is Noger. And he is a damn good human being. He's out of New York City. And he cares about people. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So copy and paste this raid call if you want. If you're a subscriber. If not, just send love and light his way. He's read 526. This is crazy. 526 academic journal articles on Twitch. Like, who would have thought? And when I was first watching his streams for the first year, he would have like 2 viewers, 3 viewers. Now he's built up a community. He's got like 16, 17 viewers at times. He's got 15 right now. It's the tenacity, the persistence. It's just something I admire about him. And he's a good dude, a good human being. So thank you all again. I love you all unconditionally. Be kind to the people around you as much as you can, and be kind to yourself. It's really hard. It's really hard sometimes to do that, but just try your best. That's all that I ask. Namaste.